LA
City 911, operator 930.
You guys, seriously, we all know that the entire internet despises Gabbie Hanna because of her problematic past. But the fact that people are now going as far as to intruding her literal home is not okay. By now, we should all be caught up with the whole situation behind Gabbie Hanna and all the recent controversies she's been getting into. I mean, come on, she's literally been trending a bajillion times within the span of just a month. But in all seriousness though, you guys, it seems like many people have started to shift their attention away from Gabbie Hanna ever since she made her last couple of videos where she basically contradicted herself by saying she was gonna be off the internet, but didn't really stay off. Anyways, Gabbie has since been still posting on social media, and although many people still think she's handling this whole situation between her and Jessie Smiles really weirdly by acting crazy in all her recent live streams and TikToks, it seems like something 10 times crazier just went down last night. So it all started last night when Gabbie Hanna made the decision to go live on what seemed to be her Patreon. Although a lot of her live streams do seem to concern people with the way she acts, this time something crazy unfortunately happened to Gabbie instead. Where not only did Gabbie realize in the middle of her live that she was suddenly getting her home intruded, but she even had to call the cops ASAP. And it was so worrying for the viewers to see this, so imagine how frightening this experience could have been for Gabbie. Even though Gabbie has had her fair share of controversies and problematic behavior in her past, many people were pointing out that this behavior was unacceptable. Since Gabbie probably thought that this was the end of her life due to all the backlash, death threats she's been getting on social media, which is why Gabbie immediately rushed to call the cops. Now, before I show you guys the live stream that someone posted on Twitter, I do want to give you guys a backstory on what exactly made this live stream even more strange. So, right before this specific incident had happened, Gabbie pointed out that the number of her live stream viewer count was 666, which, for those of you who don't know, is basically the number that represents the devil.
And I was like, okay, cool, I like that theory, I'm gonna go with that instead. It's that the viewers are at 666 right now as I'm talking about it.
Not even seconds after this, Gabbie ended up getting a phone call from a blocked number, which obviously made it even more suspicious.
The viewers are at 666 right now as I'm talking about it. Like, that's... And somebody's... Dude... Okay, so anyway.
Gabbie also pointed out that this wasn't the first time her livestream viewer count hit the number 666. She said that this was the second time this had happened, which was really strange.
So when the viewers were at 666 last time, I got a call from a no caller ID, which I usually don't get. Usually it'll say scam likely or something. So that means a blocked number called me as my viewers hit 666. And then in my head, I was like, okay, it's just a coincidence. Calm down, chill, take a breath. I get a little bit panicky. And then just again, it hit 666 and I said it out loud and and it's August 6th.
After this, Gabbie suddenly looked to her right and noticed that there was literally someone at the front of her house. And y'all, I can't imagine the fear she could have went through in this moment, since we all know that prior to this, Gabbie was getting a ton of death threats and backlash within the past few months because of her problematic behavior with numerous influencers. Obviously, no one should ever be getting threats or even have their house intruded over this, but unfortunately it happened with Gabbie Hanna, and this was her reaction.
LA City 911, operator 930.
Sorry, one second. Hold on, I have to end a live stream because I'm about to give my address.
When Gabbie ended her live this way, many people instantly started getting concerned for her, since it was obviously all of a sudden and many people started to be worried for her safety. But thankfully, an hour later, Gabbie ended up tweeting out on her Twitter that she was fine, and after she had called the cops, she did have to end up leaving her home. Hi everyone, I'm sorry if I scared or worried anyone hopping off the live stream like that. I didn't want to say my address on stream. And sorry for not updating sooner, I was dealing with things. They did a check of the house and it's clear. I'm not sleeping here. Thank you for your concern, I'm okay. Y'all, this is so sad that Gabbie had to literally end up leaving her home because of this. Here's what many people had to say to Gabbie about this all over Twitter. I don't support Gabbie and I'm not a fan of her anymore, but that's crazy. I would never wish harm on anyone, and it pains me that people go that far. I think even if you don't like someone or even go as far as hate someone, that doesn't mean you should wish harm on them or cause it. August 6th, viewers at 666, unknown number calling twice. Someone showing up at her house. What the actual... I hope you're okay, Gabbie. I'm not that much of a fan of Gabbie, but nobody should ever have to feel afraid to be in their house thinking that someone is going to show up. If you like to go and harass influencers at their houses, you clearly don't have a life. I really hope she is at least in a safe place. Anyways, I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole situation of Gabbie getting her home intruded. Obviously, this is never okay, but do you guys think this could have been because of all the drama she's been getting into? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.